Shit's gone down with the Tory party. Alright, boys. Let's get into a little bit of politics. Little bit of politics, okay? So, the football. Let's all agree. Football's not the best sport. I know that's going to annoy a couple of yous. But, yeah. So, before the match even started, people sitting down in the national anthem. Oh no, they should keep politics out of football. Maybe if politicians stuck to their jobs instead of commenting on football, the footballers wouldn't have to comment on the politicians' jobs. Think about that, you Tory fucks. Okay, so, complaining about people for doing something, the national anthem. In my opinion, I don't care. It's a song. Yes, it's a patriotic song. Oh, Rule Britannia and all that shit, right? But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, it's a song which is praising... What's it praising? The Queen? The country? How does singing a song help the country in any way? Yes, it brings people together, but there's other ways to do that, which don't needlessly stroke the egos of the already uber rich and powerful. So, yeah, it's fucked. The Tory MP who said that the footballers should stay out of politics, she can fuck right off. People came online after England lost a penalty, right? They're 19-year-olds. They've accomplished more in their entire lives than you old fucks in the pubs ever will, right? Let's just get that out there. They're out there representing England in a sport, actively doing more for the country than you ever will. You sit there in your pub judging them. Oh yeah, well he should have done this, he should have done that. In the heat of the moment, right? You don't see it from a top-down view. It's a first-person perspective. You're just looking around from what you can. You can't see the people running up behind you. You can't see the people over there and over there. Right. So, I'm not cutting it. This is staying in, bitch. You're going fucking stay there. Okay. I think that's a 2-minute rant about football over. Considering I don't know that much about it, it's just, at the end of the day, it's a sport. They're doing their best for the sport. They're doing their best for the country. What else matters? You know, they're doing their jobs. They're playing the sport. Yes, the guy, I don't even fucking know his name. He was a black guy. Only white people should represent England. Maybe if the same people who didn't have the similar opinions and personalities as you a few hundred years ago didn't yoink these black people from their homes, they wouldn't be native to England in the first place. Right? They're English people. Just like you, just like me. They're from England. Nothing you can say about their skin tone will change that. So, if you're sitting there thinking, oh, fucking England should be a white team because it's a white country. The only white thing about England is the fucking flag. That's it. Like, think about it. What in England's white? When you think about the Tower of London or the fucking royal family, they're fucking these ultra rich people who everyone pays taxes to from fucking England to Australia. Like, what is the point? They sit there and go, these laws people vote on, just signature, that's it. And if they wanted to, they could resign at any point. They don't have to be the royal. They can just be like, you know what? Running the country isn't for me. But they won't. They enjoy the money and they enjoy the power, and that's why they will stay there unless shit happens. Okay? And this is getting off topic. So, Matt Hancock. The politicians that people keep voting in, the Tory party, they prove time and time again with people like Matt Hancock, Boris Johnson, the other twats. They prove they cannot be trusted. They are the same group of people from this one private school who all circle jerk each other to get into power. They know the right people and they were in the right friend groups. That is the only reason why that's like leading the Tory party. That's the only reason, right? You can't say that they're good at their jobs. Look at Matt Hancock, man. He's meant to be public speaking for his entire job, right? And when posed the question, why is this not working for older phones when it came to the NHS track and trace app, he fucking completely blew that off. It was like, people are using it? People are trying to use it? People are using it! I did something! Why won't it work, Matt? People are using it! Right? Then we find out that the person we pay for health and shit, and the person who keeps telling us hands, face and space, is having an affair with a secretary who the British people also pay taxes to go towards her wages and his wages. The British people paid them to fuck each other off at the side when they weren't doing anything. They were getting paid. They were doing it on the clock, right? So maybe if he was spending less time thinking of shitty little things to be like hands, face, space, eat out to help out. That isn't a free word one, but still, maybe he should have kept away from the front fucking desk. Stay away from the secretary, bitch. Speaking of premarital affairs, for some reason this seems to be, you have to have an affair to be in politics because the fucking leader of the country does it all the time. That man has hired so many prostitutes and had so many fucking one-night stands, he actively admits he has no idea how many kids he has. And that's the person running our country. A man who can't keep his fucking dick in his pants for longer than 20 seconds. He runs our country, right? And he is in charge of the entire United Kingdom. Why? Why is he there? What is the point? Right? This man who has more kids than he can count, right? He's the same man who put us into lockdown and then didn't feed kids, right? There was a massive problem last year where countless kids who normally would get free school meals at school and would be at school, and sometimes that would be the only meal a day they would get, just weren't getting fed. Child poverty and child starvation went up under the Tory party, yet everyone brushes that under the rug like it's fucking nothing because they went, oh, well, if you think about it, here's a distraction. It's ridiculous. They should be held accountable for it, right? They should be. It's as simple as that. Children were starving. Some children died of starvation in a first world country under their leadership, and they're still in power. Why? Why? Just why? Not only that, but care homes were purposefully given less PPE and less protection against COVID at the beginning of the thing because that would mean that the government would have to pay out less funds to people's pensions and things like that. It would mean they wouldn't have to fund care homes. In fact, care home funding went down during lockdowns. The NHS funding got cut during the pandemic. A time when everyone's saying, oh, thanks to the NHS. The Tory government is like, clap for the NHS, everyone. Come on, do your part, clap. We're not going to give them any raises. We're just going to say, well done. Well done, NHS, you're doing a good job, but we're not going to pay you for it because we'd rather have the money for ourselves. It's ridiculous, right? Now, after doing all this shit to fuck up the NHS, the Tory government and big man Boris is like, everyone, the economy may be going down. We may have needlessly killed tens of thousands of people. Preventable deaths that we could have helped stop easily, but we wanted the economy to stay okay. It's literally a case of people's lives, the economy, fuck off. Right? That's literally what it is. The Tory government does not give a shit about the people. The Tory government gives a shit about its funding, and that's it. The bank account of a few people at the top. That is all they care about. The banks who support them, the Wall Street fucking bullshit like that. That's all they care about. They care about the economy because they want to help the people. What economy will that be if your bottom line and everyone who you help to keep down low and poor, what help will the economy be to them if they're fucking dead? It's as simple as that. You opening this early is simply going to waste more lives, and that is ridiculous. There's no need. There's no need for this shit to go on, and the Tory government purposefully does it. So, fuck a lot of them off, honestly. Next election, don't care who you vote for. I'm not telling you who you vote for, but fuck the Tories off. Countless people die. Countless people have died, sorry, because of these bastards. These people who are too busy having their own sex scandals to even give a shit about running the country. Just fucked a lot of them off.